Hola, bitches. I am here doing episode 2 of Kandi Ski Trip. Now, we pick up on this episode. They had last episode. Kandi's cousin got upset because Kandi's two elderly aunts were put in a cabin that was way away from the family, which honestly I can agree with. So I wasn't mad about that. So we got that settled. So immediately we start off with the assistants. Carmen, who is Kandi's assistant, Matthew, the white guy that's Todd's assistant, and Don Juan, who is apparently the general manager of Kandi Burris' entertainment company, or Kandi Coded Inc. He's the general manager. They some haters on that white boy. That boy, Matthew, has gone above and beyond to do whatever needs to be done for Kandi, Todd, Riley, Kayla, anybody that's traveling with Kandi and Todd. And Don Juan and Carmen are just some hating ass bitches. Carmen, cause she lazy. Don Juan, that queen, it's part of it. He's just a hater. I understand they're there to up the drama factor, but I can do without both of them. They some haters. Because Matthew goes above beyond, they're like, oh, he kisses ass. No, bitch, he does his job. He's an assistant. You assist. Okay, Carmen is supposed to be an assistant, and she's supposed to assist, but, yeah, we'll see how much of that gets done. So we go to the breakfast scene. I was tickled Mama Joyce did her little, I do this every morning. Good, that's you doing to lose weight, it ain't working. But, so we go to the breakfast scene and the old lady gang. I just want to say, the old lady gang, which consists of Mama Joyce, Aunt Bertha, and Aunt Nora, they're scene stealers for me. They make this show. Simple as that. I will say though, Mama Joyce seems like she's trying to be nice. We know that's not gonna last long, but this episode, she seemed like she was trying to offer up some real advice and really be nice and really have a genuine, honesty about her when she was, talking to Todd and stuff. She seems okay with Todd now. Shocker, but she does. Now with Carmen, she still ain't feeling that bitch. And what I mean by that is Mama Joyce, along with Kandi herself, along with Todd's assistant Matthew, along with a couple other people on the show, kept dropping hints about Matthew being such a good assistant. And every time they would say that, we focus on Carmen. The camera would look at Carmen because Carmen, they're trying to tell you ain't a good assistant. You're a shitty ass assistant. So I feel like I got it. I got where they were going with the theme of this episode because everybody kept mentioning, Matthew's a damn good assistant. So we're driving on through, doing good, and all of a sudden we get to the scene where Todd and his brother and his uncle. His brother and uncle boost his head up. They were calling Candi's cousin Weenie, the one who stood up for the aunts being out in the cabin by themselves. They were calling her a bully, and they were saying that she was jealous of Todd and Kandi. Like, they were just saying things to boost his head up. And you dumb bitch, Todd, he fell right into the mother trap. So they go back to the house and Todd's like, can I talk to you? I gotta look at my notes because I got mad real quick. So Todd comes in, and when he's talking, he starts talking, and he's like, I can't talk to you, Weenie, because you always get defensive. And so the cousin's like, I feel like you're defensive with me. He's like, I'm sitting here calm. Now Mama Joyce said something I agree with. Mama Joyce said, you have that nice calm defensive, like you seem calm, but you're very defensive in your tone and the way you talk and stuff. And he couldn't say anything because Todd knew she was right. Bitch, she was right. I agree with her. Mama just shocked me, but they had it out, and they kind of came to an agreement. They both love Kandi, and neither one of them were trying to steal them away from the other. Like, Todd wasn't trying to steal her away from her family, and her family didn't want to steal away from Todd. They just wanted, everybody wants Kandi. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody loves Kandi. I love Kandi. So we sit down at the best part. The cast, they sit down and eat or whatever. Now Matthew, after they eat, you have stuff stuck in your teeth and stuff. So Matthew got these little mini toothbrushes where you can brush them, and It gets the meat out from in between your teeth and stuff. And now while Kandi, is saying, "Oh, that's a nifty thing," and I'm glad Matthew took the initiative and all that. You got Todd and Carmen hating. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, you're good. Kiss ass and stuff. So Riley, which is Candy's daughter, gets fed up. And she's like, you know what? Can we just stop with the hating? Because it sounds like hating. Because they're talking about him. And Riley says it. Matthew's an assistant. Carmen's an assistant. But Matthew's the only one that does his job. So one thing I didn't like is when Carmen started saying something back. Kandi, she was saying something back to Riley, which is Candy's child. Kandi should have jumped in and be like, no, bitch. First of all, my daughter's correct. Second of all, don't address my daughter like that. You know what I'm saying? You are a worker. Yeah, we're friends, but you work for me. Calm this down. So because of what's going on, Don Juan feels like everybody, the general public thinks he's an assistant. Okay, we understand you're the general manager for Kandi Ski Entertainment. You still work for her. You're still a worker. I don't know if anybody explained that to you, that you still work for her. Then Carmen, she's like, Kandi calls Don Juan and Carmen out because you've got Carmen who fucks up a lot of shit, and Carmen was like, I didn't know I wasn't a good manager and assistant, and Kandi was like, up until recently you weren't. The girl got mad and was like, why didn't anybody tell me? And Candy's like, because of your attitude. First of all, that's on Kandi. I don't care what kind of attitude you have. You should not be afraid to address somebody who works for you. You signed that person's check. Whatever that person does is a reflection on your work, your company, your business. So I don't give a damn if she does have attitude, she don't need to be working for you. That's one thing, but that's your best friend. Okay, if that's your friend, then you need to get your friend in check. Same thing with Don Juan. That's your friend, but at the end of the day, he works for you. You know what I'm saying? They give you the title business partner, but it's called Kandi Coded Inc., which means this all falls on you no matter who fucks it up. That's just how I feel about it. But they finally got that settled. Kandi spoke up, and called both of them hoes out, and they couldn't do nothing but say okay. But then that's what I'm thinking. The episode about the end, Kandi goes for the typical, I'm Kandi Burris, I will do what I need to do to get my ratings type chick. She suggests Carmen talk to Mama Jones. Now, why did she do that? So 2 seconds after that, they play this crazy music, got Mama Jones looking like the villain, and they got Kandi and Carmen walk into the room, and she knocks on the door and is like, next week or to be continued or whatever. But on the preview for next week, the Mama Joyce we know, the Mama Joyce we love, she's back. I'm sad that this is only a 3-episode type of spinoff. I know it only focused on them on vacation, but I would love to see them, focus on them once they came back. But Kandi gotta get a break. Shit, she filmed all year round with spinoffs in the Housewives of Atlanta. So tune in next week for the conclusion where Mama Joyce is going to give us one hell of a finale. I can already tell. So we'll see what's being stored next week with these crazy ass black folk and whatever they at. Bye.